Welcome to another episode of the Maximum Extreme Podcast, the world's only biennial podcast. My name's Bobby Stryker.
Annually means about every 2 years.
Yeah. Introduce yourselves, fools. You've forgotten the drill.
Who goes first?
I just introduced myself.
Yeah, but
I'm Bobby Stryker.
Yow's here, back again.
Yay.
hi, I'm Rakib.
Yeah.
I'm
Hello.
Juliana.
And Jules. Okay, so we're back here after 2 years to
I
do
remember
what
the
we
last
do
thing we
best.
said. We promised that we'd be back. We'd podcast more that year.
Yeah.
It shows how crap New Year's resolutions are.
I haven't spoken to Yao since the last podcast, I think.
Wow.
Since the wedding.
Since
2
the
years
wedding.
ago.
Wasn't the last podcast after the wedding?
It might have been. Yeah, I think it was the end of that. I'm not sure actually.
It was.
It might have been. Yeah, I think that was the last one. So yeah, it's 2 years ago.
Such good friends.
I know, yeah. No, but it's a sign of good friendship. We don't have to call each other ever.
Ever. If it wasn't for the podcast now, we wouldn't even be talking now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be taking the same format. I'm going to be asking, the really pertinent, crucial questions of all the, the most significant events of the year.
Questions.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be asking you guys to collaborate and see if you can figure out the answers as a team.
So, it's going to be over 1 year, over 2 years.
I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I even here?
It's just going to be this year. That was hard enough.
I never have any say in any of this. Like, I don't know anything about celebrities or anything. I don't even have a TV.
Yeah, but I figured if I started asking you about the latest political regime in like Myanmar, you wouldn't know that either.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know anything. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just a
so I'm
shell.
not sure what we can ask you.
I know nothing.
So let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
No, before I do that, we should catch up. So, yeah, what you been up to? How's the family?
The family's good. The baby's now 2.5 years old, so he's no longer a baby. The wife is amazing, as always. The big boy is now a big boy. He's 13. So, like...
Wow.
And he's like
Does he
6 foot... He's 6 foot tall now. It's ridiculous.
He's 6 foot tall.
So tall.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like 2 years ago, he was like up to my like shoulder. And I used to be able to push him around and stuff. Now he's a big boy. I've got to be careful.
He's a giant now.
And he's 13. Has he started dating yet?
I'm not allowed to talk about his private life on the podcast.
Don't worry. It'll be just the four of us listening to it anyway.
I know, man, but I respect his space, man. It's my boy.
Fair enough. So that means he hasn't. Or maybe he has. Maybe he's surpassed you in every way already.
Wow. And my
I think
first kiss is the age of 6, dude, so no.
Yeah, Yao sounds a bit scared of his own child.
a kiss from your mom doesn't count yet.
Okay.
Dashu, how's things with you?
I'm all right. I'm broke and my house recently got burgled. But apart from that,
Oh my god. Keep, aren't you like a GP consultant by now?
I'm in my final year of training, so I'm nearly a GP. Yeah, but I've got exams and all this rubbish going on, and I'm doing my first startup, so it's all a bit crazy and busy at the moment.
Yeah, what you don't know, Yao, is that Keeb's become an entrepreneur. He's starting his own startup business now.
Doing what?
Well, it's kind of boring, but it's basically we're looking at workflow and making everything much better in primary care and hopefully in secondary care as well. So we've just recently launched in the GP practice, and we're going to launch soon in the practice that I work in as well. So that's pretty crazy.
Yay, congratulations to Shu.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But I'm broke.
Yeah, man.
Very promising.
It's all
We've
going
just
wrong.
been renovating our house. That's what we've been doing.
busy
Yeah, I've been
renovating
seeing
the
on
house.
Facebook. It looks crazy.
We've got the Dolby Atmos home theater setup going. It's pretty cool. So you got this kind of 3D kind of dome of sound around you. I had to make sure I got wife appropriate speakers. That's how speakers are graded.
What's the wife appropriate speaker?
There's wife appropriate size, and then it can go up to instant divorce size, where the speakers are as big as you.
Yeah. The divorce thing that covers many different things.
Yeah.
We actually bought these speakers in the UK, right?
Yeah,
when we visited last year.
Yeah, most of the equipment we bought in the UK is,
Even the carpet.
Do you have to pay a tariff when you ship it over and stuff?
Not if you can smuggle it. I swallowed them, and all that. Yeah, you can smuggle them in. You can smuggle them in.
The kind of things you don't say here.
And but yeah, so the Dolby Atmos is pretty cool. Like you can hear stuff like above you, like helicopters and stuff. And like there was this horror movie we were watching. You can hear like the ghosts and like voices above. But it had this really cool feature. Like even when the movie had finished, I could still hear the voices above. I'm not sure how they did that. It's quite a good feature.
Are those voices still there?
This Dolby Atmos really gets into your head. Yeah.
I'm moving out tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to get this quiz going. So we're starting with the top news headlines of January 2016. Are you ready?
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Saturday Night Live. Have you guys seen Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the episodes, yeah.
Yeah, so Saturday Night Live, a comedy show in the States, really funny.
You should know what it is.
Tushu, are you familiar with Saturday Night Live?
SNL.
I've heard of Saturday Night Fever. That's pretty close, right?
Oh no!
Yeah, that means you won't know the
You're
answer.
gonna die.
All right, so Saturday Night Live in January, they did a sketch. It's kind of a spoof of a TV show called Undercover Boss. Have you guys heard of Undercover Boss?
Yeah, that's the Kylo Ren one. The Kylo Ren one, yeah.
So that's the answer there. So let's go on to the next question.
What happened there?
What?
Yeah, my question was going to be, who did they spoof? Was it Hitler, Loki, Donald Trump, or Kylo Ren?
Kylo Ren.
Oh, I know that one. Kylo Ren.
Next.
But who did Kylo Ren play then? Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All.
What do you mean, who did he play?
What did he go undercover as?
He pretended to be like this little geek. Can't remember, dude. It was like some like assistant something, whatever. And everyone knew he was really Kylo Ren, apart from one guy. It was a good sketch.
It was a pretty good sketch. Hot off the heels of The Force Awakens, it was a pretty good sketch.
Yeah, and I loved The Force Awakens. I thought that was a good film.
Kylo Ren was the bad guy. Tusha, have you seen Force Awakens?
Nope.
It's a pretty good film.
Why is he on this podcast, dude?
No, that's why I keep asking.
I've
got work to do, goddammit.
It's a filler.
Keep has his moments. So yeah, Kylo Ren, who went undercover as radar technician Matt. Then he went into the canteen. He was like, "Everyone, I'm Matt. I'm a radar technician." And then he was like getting really angry. And then he was like interviewing the employees, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt is Kylo Ren. I'm pretty sure of it."
I remember now.
All right, let's go on to question number 2. Now, this year has been a unfortunate year. There's been a lot of
people keep on dying. I hope you're not going to talk about David Bowie.
A lot of significant losses. Yeah, and David Bowie was one of them. Yeah, 10th of January. Then soon thereafter, 14th was Alan Rickman passed away.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, what a shitty year.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. A lot of
good
people.
Not just people. Good people. Prince,
good people,
Bowie,
icons.
Oh.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh my God. Oh.
A lot of people.
What a shit year.
I propose 10 minutes silence.
Yeah, you can do that in your own time, but we appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah,
I can't believe you're not willing. I can't believe you're not willing to give up 10 minutes for these great people. You're disgusting.
How do you know we haven't already done that? I'll be giving up about 6 hours of silence in respect to these guys while I'm sleeping. Anyhow, so in as a kind of remembrance, Jules and I, we went and revisited the classic Labyrinth. And so I'm going to ask you guys, which year did Labyrinth come out? Was it A, 1984, B, 1985, C, 1986, or D, 1987?
Oh, God. Jules, do you know this one?
Is it 86? I don't remember.
Has to be a team decision.
Okay, I'm going to go with Jules, 86. She's the man.
I need input from all three of you
What's
before I can
Labyrinth?
proceed. Labyrinth, David Bowie.
I'm trying to peek at his little notebook now.
Just say 86 Cube. That's
Is it
86.
Is it 86?
The year Keeb was born
no way.
Yay! Is it 86?
is correct.
Yay!
Oh, Jules, you're the man.
Yeah.
The woman.
The woman.
So yeah, it was classic. At least I saw a picture of Jennifer Connelly meeting Bowie, before he passed on. And you remember that picture? I think they were at a basketball game or something, or some event. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, but
It's hard to imagine that was like one of her first films, and then she did nothing significant for years later. And then she came back again when she was older.
Yeah, she was good in that one with Russell Crowe, A Beautiful Mind.
That's years later, dude. That's like about
a long time.
That's like
a long time
15
later.
years later or 10
She
years
did
later or
try-
something ridiculous.
She did do other things, right? Like the Hulk and everything, but they weren't that good.
Yeah,
Oh God,
that's true.
Hulk doesn't.
Yeah.
That movie doesn't exist according to many things.
Yeah. I think even Ang Lee wishes that.
Oh my God,
Anyhow.
she was in the Ang Lee one. Oh my God, I actually forgot that existed.
Yeah, it's the worst one. All right, so moving on rapidly onto February. Surprise R-rated hit Deadpool grossed $363 million at the US box office.
It's
which is
760 worldwide now, something like that.
something crazy, yeah. But it's the second highest growing R-rated movie of all time. Which is the first? Was it A, The Hangover, B, American Sniper, C, The Exorcist, or D, Passion of the Christ?
No, I don't know. Do you guys know?
Okay, let's think about logically.
I would have said, I would have thought
Keeb?
C, but I don't know. Yeah.
What, The Exorcist?
Just because
Yeah, you might
movies,
have to-
just because movies were so much bigger back then, right? They had a much.
Yeah, you
higher
have to
turnout.
also factor in inflation. Sometimes
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah.
I think that did really well, right?
it did well, yeah.
Yeah.
What were the
So
options?
what do you... The Hangover, American Sniper, The Exorcist, or Passion of the Christ?
Hello.
Wait, dude.
You're not allowed to Google it. Stop Googling stuff.
Dude, man, you can't Google something like this, can you?
Don't Google anything. Just give me which one you're going with.
I don't think it.
What are the choices? American Sniper didn't sell more than Deadpool. No way.
Yeah,
What are the
I
other
don't think
choices?
so.
The Hangover, The Exorcist, and Passion of the Christ.
Okay, it's either going to be The Exorcist or Passion of the Christ. Because The Exorcist and Passion... Okay, fine. Exorcist was probably too long ago for the money to actually be worth something. It's going to be... The Passion of the Christ was one of the biggest films ever. That nobody ever realizes. All the religious people who never go to cinema went to cinema. It was ridiculous. I'm talking about nearly everybody I knew in my church went to watch that movie and had something to say about it. It was unfriggin' believable. And
So what you guys think?
America's like a super religious country that must have done earned crazy bank. So it's either that or The Exorcist. I don't know. But
What do you think then?
I think it must
I
be
need a final answer.
Man, come on. Guys,
Did you
man, I
keep-
really don't know, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I
for
think The Exorcist was probably too long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It was too long ago for it to be real money. Like 2004 was when people spent crazy money in cinema as well. Right?
Yeah, probably. I'd probably go with Passion of the Christ.
Because I remember, man, we were at uni then, or just finished uni. I was working, and that film came out, and everybody I knew who was religious and over like 40 had watched that movie.
So what's the answer?
Yeah,
must
Passion of
be
the
the
Christ.
Passion.
Let's go with Yao's answer then.
So you're going for Passion of the Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are correct.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is the Passion of the
Yay.
Christ.
God bless you, my
Yes.
son. God bless you.
Passion of the Christ was first. I think Deadpool comes in second. American Sniper's third, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't think-
Hangover's fifth. And The Exorcist is eighth.
So we were right, despite our logic, basically.
Well, there was some logic in there.
Because Yao's church mates went to see the movie, right?
Yeah.
So he
Not even
based it
church-
on that, like that
Yeah.
one church.
That's good. It seems that his church seems to be indicative of the rest of the Christian world. So that's good.
Yep, but we trust you, Yao. Yay!
Yes, this is why we waited for Yao. Yeah.
Are you going to tell
For
a
those
story
who-
about me being late?
Yeah, you're
All
an
this
hour late.
logic and reasons.
The IT guru couldn't turn his computer on.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not like that.
All right, February. Still on February. Which movie won Oscar for the best movie of the year?
I can't remember.
Was it A, Spotlight, B, The Revenant, C, Bridge of Spies, or D, The Martian?
I don't think Martian won anything.
Revenant.
It wasn't The Revenant.
It was either Spotlight or Revenant.
What'd you guys think?
I know that the he won an Oscar. The other guy in The Revenant, the
Yeah,
drum teacher,
DiCaprio
he won.
won an
But I don't
Oscar.
know if they won
DiCaprio
Best
won.
Yeah.
Picture. So I think it was probably the Revenant, right? Right.
So you think it's The Revenant?
I think so, right?
I thought it did really well. Yeah, I also thought it did really well at the Academy Awards. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't think, guys. The
bear
one
was
fact,
there.
No. The one fact
Yeah,
I
the
remember.
bear was-
no,
the bear was really
It
neglected
didn't
at the
win because
bar.
They kept on talking about how the best actor didn't get the best movie. Yeah, DiCaprio won the best actor. Revenant definitely did not win. That's all I remember.
So was it
so
Spotlight?
which one won?
I don't think Martian
must be
won.
that.
did it?
Spotlight. Yeah.
No, Martian did not win. Come
Yeah.
on.
So you're excluding Martian.
Matt Damon. Nah,
What was that?
crap movie.
Where did that Matt Damon thing come from?
Matt Damon. Isn't that from I got that from
Team America.
yeah, it's a Team America.
Oh yeah.
Martian was actually a good film.
The Martian was a good film, amazing book, good film. He's got this Great Wall of China movie coming out.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks interesting. Everyone in China hates it, but it looks interesting.
It looks like he's playing Legolas. It looks like he's playing Legolas from.
It's like
Lord of the
they
Rings.
built a great wall, but what were they trying to keep out?
Yeah, all the
There's
demons,
all these
apparently.
dragons and stuff.
Yeah, demons. And then
it was
they
all the-
needed. So they did it this way. The Chinese were so amazing. They built this amazing Great Wall, but they couldn't defeat the enemy until some random white guy came and helped them out.
Yeah, just like Last Samurai.
Just like last time.
I love that. I love how Hollywood always thinks some white guy has to go and save him.
We needed this guy. It's
Do you know how long the Great Wall of China is? This is just a bonus question.
About, I don't know, 600 miles.
It's thousands.
Key, what do you think?
I think it's a few thousand, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, I think it's about 3,500 miles.
massive, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why it's the Great Wall.
That's like a tenth of the diameter of the Earth's circumference. The Earth's circumference is 33,000. Is that 33,000 miles? 33,000 kilometers. Can't remember.
Well, Trump's
is
going to
it-
beat that soon, isn't he? And
Yeah, it's gonna be the longest.
Yeah, I know. He wants to break the Great Wall. He's going to basically turn the states into Escape from New York. I reckon he'll do that at some point.
Did
Then
you
we'll
did
need
you see
Snake
that
Plissken.
video? Just to go off on a tangent, he was like, he's gonna build a wall, then make Mexico pay for it. And there's a video of the Mexican president calling him a
Saying, I'm not going to effing pay
So
for it.
funny.
Yeah. That's
And then
hilarious.
Canada will want to build a wall and make America pay for it.
Yeah. So what's the answer? You haven't answered the question. Are we going for the Revenant?
I thought we were going for Spotlight because we're not going for Revenant. Or we're going to go for anything else apart from the Revenant. Because I know for a fact the Revenant didn't win.
You said it's not The Martian, and none of you have heard of Bridge of Spies.
No, I've heard of
so-
it, but I don't think it won.
No, keep was sure it's going to be Spotlight or Revenant. I'm telling you, it's definitely not the Revenant.
So are you going for the Spotlight?
Yeah,
Are you going for Spotlight?
And Spotlight had so much Oscar buzz before. I haven't even seen that movie yet.
It's
Have
really
you seen
good.
it?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
really
anyone's seen it.
good. I've seen it. It's really good.
Keeba's seen it.
Yeah.
Keeba's seen it.
Oh, it's the one with the priests. Oh.
Yeah, and the Hulk. So is that what you're going for? Spotlight?
Yeah, Spotlight, because
Yeah,
it's going to win on
Spotlight
political
then.
grounds, yeah.
It was Revenant.
I knew
Oh,
it.
never mind, guys.
No,
I'm
it was
sorry,
Spotlight.
guys. I'm sorry.
It was
I didn't know
Spotlight.
it.
It was
Oh,
Spotlight.
thank God. Oh, my.
Oh yeah, the worst host.
It was Spotlight.
Yay!
Oh,
All right, moving on to March already. So, Batman vs Superman was overshadowed by the return of a certain badass.
know which movie.
Yes, Gerard Butler returned.
What?
In London Has Fallen.
Oh my god! I don't even think I watched it. I think I watched it and forgot about it. I can't even
He
remember that
returned
movie.
in the sequel to Keeb's favourite movie.
I don't think it was that good, was it?
Well, Olympus Has Fallen was really good.
Olympus Had
And
Fallen
then
was
he
amazing, and London Had Fallen was like, I can't even remember the movie.
It was in London. So he reprised, the role of this ultimate badass. But what's the name of this character? Was it A, Max Lomax?
No,
Was it B, John Matrix?
no,
Was it C, John Wick?
no.
Definitely
Or was
not.
it
Garrett or something?
Or was it D, Mike Banning?
Bannon, yes, Bannon. Get Bannon, get Bannon.
Do you all
Bannon now,
agree?
Bannon.
Is it Banning?
It's Bannon.
It's definitely Bannon.
Keeb.
Yeah, I agree.
Keeb, this
Oh
was your
my
favourite
God.
film.
Do you mean Mac
Is it
Bannon's on
Banning?
that train?
Probably.
So do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
was
right,
the
you're
other one?
right. It was Mike Banning.
What was the other one? Casey what?
Who? What?
Do you have one of the choices was Casey something?
No, what, Casey Ryback? No, that's
Ryback?
Under Siege.
Oh yeah, exactly. Casey Ryback. Oh
You're
my
thinking
God.
Casey Ryback.
Are you telling me Casey Ryback is on that train? Casey Ryback.
I love that scene.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
'cause
It's like
Under Siege
everyone
2.
says her name like 1,000
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, that
Casey
scene is
Ryback.
genius. So he's on the train, and the train's been hijacked. And then they get a call, and it's the usual scene where it's like the what do you call that room? The military planning room with loads of screens in the background. All the generals are sat there.
Yeah.
Then the phone call comes in and goes, "Hey, General, Casey Ryback's on the train." And then they're all starting going, "Casey Ryback?
Ryback?
Casey Ryback's on this train? Are you talking about Casey
Casey
Ryback?"
Ryback?
Then other people start joining, like, "Yeah, Casey Ryback's on the train? Casey Ryback." And he just like spreading around the room. They'll take it in turns to say Casey
I need
Ryback.
to watch that today. I need to watch that scene today. Oh my God. Oh wow.
All right. So next, we're going on to Netflix. So in March, Netflix screened season 2 of the hit show Daredevil.
Netflix
starring,
is the single best thing online.
It's
I
one of
love
the best
Netflix.
things.
It's one of the best
It's pretty
things.
good.
Amazon Prime, Netflix. Oh my God. Amazing.
And it had Charlie Cox, British actor, returning as the main character.
He
But-
was excellent.
But in which of the following 2 movies did he appear in?
I don't know anything
that's
about Charlie
easy.
Cox, sorry guys.
Are you ready?
I haven't even seen Daredevil.
A. Stardust.
Yes, he was in
Yeah.
Stardust. He's
Yeah,
the
he's
main
in
character in
Stardust.
Stardust. Oh
Which
my
of
God.
these?
How
Which
come
of
I
these
didn't
2
realize
movies?
that's him?
You need to tell me which of these 2
Oh,
movies.
Okay, whatever. Say the other one.
A. Stardust. B. The Theory of Everything.
No, it was Stardust.
Everything.
Notting Hill.
Stardust.
And D. Love Actually.
I didn't even realize it was him until you said it. He was the main character in Stardust.
In Theory of Everything, he's in Theory of Everything,
Is he?
right? Yeah, he's the piano teacher or something, right?
He's the. Oh, is he in both those? Hey, is he in both those movies, dude?
yeah.
Yeah, I've got to pick 2 answers. Are you going with those
That's
2?
the question.
Oh, we're gonna pick 2. Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, thank God. I wasn't listening. Stardust and then whatever she said.
Theory of
Theory of
Everything.
Everything.
Are you guys going with that?
Yeah.
It's true!
Okay. Next time I'm gonna listen to the actual question and not.
Yeah, listen to the question. It helps. Yeah, yeah. He was in Stardust. It's shocking. It's so different.
I didn't remember it was him until you said Stardust. I was like, oh my God, he's the main guy.
I know, and then he disappeared, which I think did him a favor because he allowed him to reinvent himself as some badass a bit
let him go out to the gym and work out a bit and get like a 9,
Yeah.
8 pack or something.
and go blind. And
Get
that
blind. Yeah. That helped.
and he was in the Theory of Everything in the midst of Daredevil, which is pretty amazing because he's so different in it. He's like some nerdy piano guy in the
Yes,
church.
piano guy.
Like Jules didn't recognize him. She was like, who's this guy? And it was Daredevil. Keith, you should watch it. Daredevil and all these shows. Netflix have got so many cool
Keith,
shows.
Seriously, go to Netflix and you won't walk away. You got Daredevil. You got Jessica Jones.
You've
Luke
also just-
Cage. Oh my God, Luke,
You've also
did you
just
like
given
Luke
him
Cage?
a reason not to watch Netflix.
Did you like?
We won't be able to leave it.
Oh yeah.
Did you like?
Did you tell
did you like
Yao?
Luke Cage?
Every time,
Yeah,
Yao.
Luke Cage.
Every time we watch Luke Cage, Bobby always says, "That's Yao. That's Yao."
And then there's this scene where Luke Cage is in a church and he's walking around going, "Striker!
Yeah, I know.
Striker!" I was going to post that on your Facebook. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, man, he looks like you.
Yeah, that's if I worked out properly and stretched out a bit. Then yeah.
Do you get that? Do you get people tell you look like Luke Cage?
It's crazy. People keep on saying I look like Luke Cage, but they leave out the bit. You look like Luke Cage if he let himself go.
Oh,
That's funny.
but you do look like Luke Cage. It's amazing.
I know, it's hilarious. 'Cause, yeah, it's hilarious. Like, literally, I've got to start working out hardcore because then it'll be, like, unbelievable. But, like, I think
That's how you're gonna look like.
I think he's Ghanaian, that guy, even though he might be still American, whatever. I think his family's from Ghana because he's got the shape of the face and the eyes and stuff.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. It's just been greenlit for season 2.
Yeah, I heard that last week. I couldn't believe it. Have you guys watched Westworld? Oh my god.
Nah, we just finished. What did we finish? We finished The Crown.
Oh my god, you have to watch Westworld. Look,
Is it good?
I don't know how you watch it where you are because it's on HBO and here
Yeah, we have
it's on Sky.
HBO.
yeah. All right, wink, wink. But like, it's on Sky here, which I paid for anyway, so I got it on Sky. But you may have it on something, wink, wink, put locker. I mean, whatever. But yeah, seriously, watch Westworld.
Have you seen the original?
I've seen the old one. I liked it, but
Yeah.
this is like.
Is it the same? It's a theme park. Is it a cowboy
it's a
theme park? Or?
There's some underlying things that are the same, but it's fundamentally different, and it's done in such a clever way. You have to just sit down and watch it. And it's only 10 episodes, but they're an hour long each one. The last one was an hour and a half long. It's basically replaced Game of Thrones for me.
Really?
The bad news is that season 2 is not going to be out till 2018, but it's got Anthony Hopkins in it, and that man. Just like, it doesn't matter how good the show is or not, him alone makes that show absolutely amazing. And there's so many threads, so many conspiracies.
You mean like Thor?
He kind of... Did he make Thor better? I'm not sure if he did, actually.
He makes everything better.
He does make everything, I guess, yeah.
We're in the midst of watching Ballers season 2, so as soon as we finish that, we'll watch. We'll get into watching Westworld. Yeah,
that would be awesome for Christmas. Wow, Westworld, amazing! It's one of the best.
We heard some
TV.
good things about it, so it's that good, huh? All right,
yeah, and just make
check it out
because people are going to spoil it for you. You got to be careful. There's too many spoilers out there.
Okay, say no more, Yao. Say no more, because I need to move on with the quiz.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, April. So April saw the release of Furious 7, one of the last movies of the late Paul Walker.
Oh my god!
Now,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, moving on from that, the team have already, they started working on Fast and Furious 8, but then there's some stuff started hitting social media. The Rock wasn't too happy about some of his co-workers, perhaps a certain Mr. Diesel. What did he go on to Instagram and call his co-worker? Was it A, a candy ass, B, retarded, C, pig face, or D, dickless?
This is a question, is it?
Yeah, it's a question. This is a legitimate question.
I think candy ass is the kind of thing he'd say.
Keep, what do you think?
I don't know.
Think, man, think. Pick one.
Keep.
What was it? I like the one with What was it? What were the options?
Candy ass, retarded, pig face, or dickless?
I like pig face.
It's got to be a team decision. So, Jules, what do you think?
Candy ass.
Oh, I was leaning towards candy ass too. Sounds cute.
But Keep is saying pig face.
I like candy ass. That sounds almost like a compliment.
Yeah. Hey man, Vin Diesel's like a candy ass. Oh yeah.
Maybe I read it all wrong. He was praising his co-worker.
Yeah. Tastes like sweetness. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll stop.
Well, you guys are right.
Vin
It was
Diesel's
candy
got a
ass.
candy ass and I got a sweet tooth. Oh yeah.
Okay, calm down. But you're right, it was. It's correct. So The Rock was really pissed off, and apparently a lot of the set were. The Rock was coming in diligently 7 a.m., 6 a.m. to get things rolling. The Rock would be getting ready, whereas Vin Diesel would be rolling out of bed at 11 a.m. and saying, yeah, we can start now. And yeah. So there's a professional ethics and stuff, and The Rock wasn't too happy and said, yeah, some of these punks, these candy asses. Yeah. But then it transpires that it might have all been a publicity stunt. So who knows?
Yeah,
and it seemed to have
was.
worked.
Probably was.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. April also saw the hit remake of The Jungle Book, which featured the voice talents of 3 Oscar winners and 1 Oscar nominee. Can you name them all?
So it's always going to be Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley.
Who played the orangutan again? I've forgotten.
No
That was the
idea,
next
dude.
one.
I can't help you for any of this, guys. I'm out.
He sang,
Johansson.
didn't he?
Say again,
He
Keith.
started singing, right? But I've forgotten who it was that played.
Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken was the orangutan.
What the king? It was Christopher Walken.
Yeah, the
See,
orangutan king is Christopher Walken.
I only knew that Idris Elba was in it. I knew that Ben Kingsley's in it. That's it.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson's also in there. She was
But
the
is she an
snake.
Oscar winner?
Snake.
I don't know. Is she?
I think she's nominated.
Did she win one for Lost in Translation? I don't think she did she? Because that's the one she would have won it.
Ooh, Lost in Translation. Bill Murray was in it as well, because I remember them saying they're back together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bill Murray was in it as well.
He's the bear, isn't it? He's the bear.
Yeah, he was Baloo the bear.
Oh,
Yay.
So what are your answers?
yeah. So it's those 3, right?
Do you know what? There was that.
I'm gonna let you guys have
lady,
it.
the black lady who got an Oscar. She's in it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You got them all. Yeah.
Lupita.
There was
Nyong'o.
Ben Kingsley. Yeah, Lupita Nyong'o, Christopher
That's
Walken,
it. I really
and Bill
should,
Murray.
I really should
Yeah.
do better for my race and just call her that black lady. I should know her name. That's really bad.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I know, man. Oscars mean nothing. Yeah, that black one. Yeah. That's bad. I'm sorry.
For the record, for those who don't know, Yao is black.
to all my
I
people
think they
out
would have
there,
figured that out when we said he looks like Luke Cage.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Luke Cage is also black. I still think it's funny how people thought, I was my dad.
What?
Who
thought that?
People are asking Jules, like, is that Yao's dad? Is that Bobby's dad?
Yeah,
What, the big drunk black guy who kept on saying the wrong name when he meant to the bride? That one. Oh, Jules, I'm so sorry, Jules.
I wish the camera was on my mum's face at that point.
I'm so sorry, Jules.
Keep said that my mum was super angry.
Oh my god. Bobby's mom used to like me until the wedding.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's all good.
that's why he didn't come last year.
Yeah, is that why you didn't come to the UK
The
wedding?
wedding.
What, the wedding that was just down the road for me?
Yeah, we would have got you made a few more speeches.
No, I was doing something. I was like, I couldn't get out of it. I can't remember what it was now.
Okay, then let's move on to May. Yeah. So in May, after a 3-year-old boy jumped into the animal enclosure in Cincinnati Zoo,
No.
Harambe, a silverback gorilla, was shot dead.
Yeah.
And there were many memes and Twitter posts to show solidarity in memory of Harambe. And then a hashtag in particular went viral. Which of these was that hashtag? Was it A, kiss my silverback butt? B, dicks out for Harambe? C, Harambe or not to be? Or D, black gorillas matter?
When we saw this gorilla being shot by the police, which actually was for a good reason. Number one, yes, it did try and protect the kid initially, but it was so unpredictable. That kid's life was in danger. So I don't think they did the wrong thing to actually shoot the gorilla, but certainly people were upset. But I'm telling you now, if that gorilla flipped and harmed that child, people would be saying, why didn't they do something, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, I think the life of that child was worth more than the gorilla. I think people need to just step back and, accept that the gorilla's dead. It's sad, but there was a child's life at risk. Full stop.
What if it was the last gorilla on the planet? Would it make any difference?
Okay. Can I tell you something, Carla? Can I tell you something now? Bobby, you're not a parent. And people used to pull this line out on me before. I used to be like, oh, that's such a lame line. But like, when you become a parent, you will understand.
I don't know if I always agree with that. Being a parent doesn't suddenly give you the right to decide which life is more important. Yeah, of course you want to protect your child, but that parental drive is making you lose objectivity and makes you irrational, to be honest.
I really don't care anymore.
we don't get to choose which lives matter more. It's not our decision. You know, we're not the only lives on this planet, but we like to act like we're the most important. It's like saying black lives aren't as important as white lives. You know, where does this crap come from? You can't justify it.
You don't understand.
You know, there was that case in the UK where the guy was beating up his dog until it started peeing blood. And there was that case in Indonesia where the people were abusing the orangutan mummy and its kid. Now, those people doing the abusing, they have parents who probably want to protect them, but it doesn't change the fact that those people are in the wrong and deserve to be punished. But it's always the innocent animals which suffer, as usual. Yeah. So what was the hashtag?
I'm going to go for dicks out because I don't really care.
Aww.
I don't know. Jules knows. I'm going with Jules.
I don't know, but like gorillas matter? I don't know.
Keep?
It must be Kiss My... No, it wouldn't be Black Gorillas Matter. That's just too... That's just too bad. That's just too messed up. It must be Kiss My Silverback Ass or something like that. Right? I really don't know. Jules, go
Pick
for
one.
It.
Pick one.
I'm going with whatever Jules says. I'm backing Jules.
You sure?
Just pick one.
Say exactly the opposite of what just said.
I don't care. I'll take whatever you say. I don't know.
Keep, pick one. Keep, pick one.
Kiss My Silverback.
Kiss My Silverback. Jules, are you going with that?
Okay, then.
It's up to you.
No,
What do
I'm
you
going.
want?
Jules
But we're a
knows the
team.
answer. Jules knows all the answers. I'm backing Jules. She knows.
She doesn't know all the
No, this
answers.
one I don't know.
I don't Kiss My Silverback. I'm with Keith on this one. This is the one question that Keith's going to get
Jules,
right.
you going with keep? Kiss My
Alright,
Silverback?
then. Kiss My Silverback then.
The answer is dicks out for Harambe.
Oh, are you sure? You're right. I don't believe
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Because this guy, he posted this picture
Oh,
where he's
that's
holding
awesome.
a gun. Like saying, you know, it's like, and yeah, and he just posted this picture of a gun and smiling, like he's coming to like protect him and put some hashtag dicks out for Harambe, and everyone started doing it and it went viral. So it's dicks out for Harambe. Yeah. Go Harambe.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god. Please tell me there's a meme. Please tell me. Please
But you
tell me
thought it was
online
like
there's a meme
gorillas.
for this. That's like,
Yeah,
how can I not know this?
I made all the rest.
How can I not know this? This happened this year. I didn't know this.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on. So in May was the last episode of Castle was screened.
Oh god, that show used to be
Episode
so good.
22, season 8.
I haven't seen that, but there was so many problems in that show. It got
Yeah,
really
well-
bad near the end, you know.
So this is the question: true or false? Nathan Fillion, the lead, and the lead actress Stana Katic, they hated each other in real life so much that they even had to go for couples counseling. True or false?
I think it's true. That's why it got cancelled, right?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's true.
You're kidding me, man. That's crazy.
What do you think? True or false?
Well, I don't think it wouldn't have been couples cancer because he was so rude to her. I don't think she ever wanted to be in the same room with him because he was really rude to her. Right?
I don't know. Or do I?
Okay, Keeb, you have to decide this. True or false?
Has he seen Castle?
true.
Yeah, I'm going with Keeb because Keeb's got really good,
All right. He's right. It's Keeb's only correct answer. It's true.
What do you mean my only correct answer?
He's done for the night.
Okay, go back to bed now.
Does that mean I can go?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, it's true. Apparently they hated each other. Well, not really she hating him, but probably a bit of both. But yeah, it got so bad at one point the producers made them go for couples counseling to try and work it out, but it didn't work.
And they even shot the scenes separately.
Yeah, so that's why in the last season they're hardly in scenes together. It's really weird. But I guess they're pretty good actors because if you didn't Google it and read about it, you wouldn't know. Because the chemistry is there, but it's all acting. Impressive.
Does couples counselling ever work? I've never heard anyone say, I'm going to couples counselling, and then
With
they're
a
like,
friend.
everything's fine now. Yeah. Never works. It means that you might
Well,
as well
this is
just
what
stop
the
it.
thing is though. She left the production because she couldn't stand him. Because like he said some really, I can't remember. I remember he said some really bad things about her. He was really put her down and made her feel bad. Like I don't understand because I love Nathan Fillion. And I always saw him as a really cool guy. I never thought about him as misogynistic, but the rumors I heard just made him sound like a bit of a bad guy. and she left the production.
After
because
hearing
of-
all this stuff, it just makes him sound like a dickhead.
It does, and then she left, and then he sent some crappy tweet saying, "Yeah, well, you know, it was nice working with her, but you know, I'm just basically said we'll miss her, and as the show continues, blah blah." He just basically dismissed her, yeah, and then the next day, like they're like, "Sorry, if she's not in the show, it's cancelled." Because, like, I think he thought that, oh, it's called Castle. I'm Castle. She can leave it. It's fine. But it's kind of like the people who watch that show and know that show it's not about him. It's about them.
Yeah,
and, like,
it's
if
just
she
like
leaves,
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
You can't have Holmes without Watson, but the show's called Holmes. You know, you just the chemistry between them is why people stayed.
Yeah.
But I think he was threatened by her popularity and success on the show.
She was way more popular than he was.
He's just become really strange because even in interviews since the show, like when people ask him like what are his favorite moments and memories from Castle, he talks about it as if it was like 9 years of hell, you know, and like he looks down on his own work. It's like, why were you doing it?
He's
then?
an idiot, and that's going to mess him up because everything else he's ever done has failed, and he has to admit that. Firefly is a cult classic, but failed. He was in Buffy for like a few episodes as it was ending because it got cancelled. You know, he's never been that big star as he should have been. I always felt that they should have made the Uncharted games into a movie earlier on, and he should have played Nathan Drake. That was his perfect character to play. The guy from the Uncharted. Have you played the Uncharted games?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
But he's
like,
too fat and old now to do anything.
He is. He used to be like the new Han Solo, and like now he's like
It's a waste.
Boba
yeah.
Fett, man. Not Boba Fett. What's the guy called? The big guy.
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. Oh.
Oh, so mean.
Oh.
He just let himself go. You know, he's not going to be able to get back on board. Anyhow, let's move on then. So now we're into June.
Gonna sue you guys in years.
No, he's not. He hasn't got any money. Anyhow, so we're in June now. So there were a lot of headlines in June featuring the relationship between Loki and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So this question's about Hiddleston. Okay. Hiddleston, he boarded at Eton College. Did you know that? And he earned a double first in the classics at Cambridge.
Wow.
But what was
Smart
the
guy.
name of his prep school? Was it A, Ninja School,
Ninja school.
B, Dragon School, C, Warriors, or D, Talent Factory?
Is it Warriors?
His prep school in the UK.
Really weird names, for prep school.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
surprised he went to Cambridge and studied the classics, and then he
Yeah.
became Loki.
I know.
Now Loki, man, it must be Dragon School because he's like a dragon.
What was
Some
that?
good rationalization.
Come on,
Yeah, I was
want
become
there to
drunk.
be- Look, I want it has to be Ninja School or Dragon School. Those are the only two
Warriors
answers.
or Talent Factory.
Okay, I want it to be either Ninja. Oh, no, it can't be Talent Factory. It has to be one of the other three because it's so cool, man.
What do you think? What are you guys going with?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't care. I really don't care.
Choose. Key, pick one.
Warriors.
You guys are going with Warriors.
Warriors, yeah.
Because
But-
I think that you put in the first two to make Warriors
Dragon and
sound-
Ninja.
Yeah, to make the third one sound less realistic. And the Talent Factory just sounds lame. Like, why would you ever name anything like
So
that?
I had to think of one.
So
Yeah.
but it needs to be a
Unless
mutual
you
decision.
thought of three weird names to make Talent Factory. I'm on to you.
I'm sure, but look, guys, I'm actually sure I've heard of people who've been to Dragon School. I think it
Dragon
actually
School.
exists.
Yeah, in China.
No, because I was watching the show.
You're watching How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, I was watching How to Train a Dragon. No, Hugh Laurie was talking about Dragon School.
Huge lorry.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie was talking about Dragon School.
Hugh Laurie, right?
So what's the answer then?
I think Dragon School exists,
If
guys.
Dragon School's real, then it'll be that. If you're sure that he was talking about Dragon School and it,
No,
it
'cause, like-
wasn't part of a movie or something.
Your lives depend on this.
Do you know what?
Imagine,
I really don't care, guys. I don't care.
Pick one. Pick
Guys,
one.
I do not care. I do not
Every
care.
time Yao knows he might be wrong, he says he doesn't care. I think he
That's his
actually
default.
secretly cares.
That's his disclaimer.
I've
I think it's this, but actually I don't care. I don't really care.
Okay, I think I've heard of Dragon School before. Now I really think about it. I'm sure I've heard of like House talking about it in some interview.
White House.
No, House. Hugh Laurie played House.
Oh, okay. It's just
An
funny
interview.
that
He's talked
I
about
go to
Dragon School and like made fun of it. I'm sure that place exists.
I'm going to say Dragon School in hopes that Yao's wrong.
So what are you saying, Jules?
I'm the dean of Dragon School. Imagine the dean saying that.
I don't know.
Weird.
Well, it's the same as saying I'm the dean of the talent factory or the dean of warriors. What do you think?
All right, then Dragon School. Then
You guys are so close.
Real. It's real. It's real. I don't care.
what Ninja School?
It's Dragon School.
What?
Oh my
It's
god.
real.
It's a real school.
Yeah, it's real. It's legit.
I guess I'm Ramadava Ding Dong.
Yeah.
I
It's,
swear, there was like an interview with Hugh Laurie from years ago who was talking about it. It was like ridiculous. I was like, okay, whatever.
So what is it? It's a primary school.
Yeah, it's some
What
kind
is
of,
it?
some prep
Do you know
school,
what?
isn't it?
Do you know
So you
what?
just
It was
go there
ages ago. It
when
was
you're
like
younger.
I remember that because they were talking about Harry Potter, and they said talking about how English is so like into the ancient whatever crap. And he said Harry Potter exists because they have schools in the UK like the Dragon School, whatever. And I think Hermione Granger went there as well. No, yeah,
It's a
she
really
did.
prestigious
I
school.
thought she
school
went to
sounds lame
Hogwarts.
You know what I mean? Emma Watson.
All right.
That was part
Next
of the
question.
joke. Go on.
This reminds me, do you know there's a school in Singapore called Red Swastika?
Oh
You're
my
joking.
god!
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Red swastika.
Yeah.
And when you
it's
apply
a
for
real
a job, you put that on your resume as your previous school.
Do you have to wear like a
Logo.
white outfit with slits for the eyes and stuff like that?
But the logo, the school's emblem is it's a red swastika.
Is it actual red
Yeah.
swastika?
Yeah.
That's great. That's really nice.
Wow.
And it's a
You know-
really
you know
good
the, like-
school. So
Is it
one of the
like,
top
you
schools
know, like
here.
the Hindu sign is like the swastika, but
Yeah, Buddhism,
Like
not
tilted.
Hindu. It's Buddhism.
is it Buddhism?
Yeah.
I thought it was Hindu as well. I'm
I
sure.
thought
I've
it's
seen it,
Taoism.
Like, I've seen it
Taoism.
in
Is it
It's not
Isn't
even
it
Buddhism
Taoism?
either. It's Taoism.
No, I'm sure because I went to a Diwali party and they had it there, so I know
yeah,
that. It's,
because they follow the Taoist
No,
way.
they were
It's
actually
Taoism.
racist. Those people, they were actually proper Nazis.
Oh, I went to the wrong event. Clearly, it was just a bunch of Nazis.
Surprised you made it out alive.
I thought
Alright,
they were
guys.
looking at me funny. Like,
You should have come in as the key speaker. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me here today.
Come on, let's
All right.
get through this. Let's do it.
So we mentioned earlier, there was a lot of significant losses this year. David Bowie, Alan Rickman, Anton Yelchin, who I really liked. He was like Chekhov.
Oh my god, yeah.
And of course, Muhammad Ali, who was played by Will Smith, who was not in Independence Day, the sequel. You see how I connected up there? To
Well done.
Independence Day.
it's the worst connections ever. It makes no sense.
So, moving on from that, who is Jaden Smith reportedly dating?
What?
Will Smith's son. Bearing in mind, he recently was the first, I think, was he the first male or something to be featured by an LV, Louis Vuitton?
Oh yeah, the female.
I don't know.
He was wearing female.
He's probably
clothes,
dating a
like
guy, that
female
boy.
Apparel.
So here are the options. Is it,
He's wearing the female line, right?
The whole
And he
Smith
wore
family's
the-
gone
is
crazy.
Jaden Smith dating A, Lil B,
Who the hell's that?
or
Is that?
Lil B? Like Little B.
Lil
but-
B.
Or
No
B,
one knows who
is he dating Zayn Malik?
Zayn Malik.
C,
That
Donald
makes-
Trump?
That makes sense.
or D, Sarah Snyder?
Okay, it has to be Sarah Snyder because the rest of that stuff is just crap.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't even know who Sarah Snyder is, dude.
What about Lil B?
Dude, that little B, I don't know who little B is. I have no idea
Little
who
B?
little B is. But I'm going to go for Sarah Snyder over little B any day.
Keep, what do you think?
Lil B. No, I agree with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Jules?
D.
You guys are going for D, Sarah Snyder. You guys are
Who's
right.
little B? Who's Sarah Snyder?
She's some model, I think.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, they kissed each other at some point.
Going into July.
There's a website called www.who'sdatewho, all devoted to people who are dating each other. That's quite, yeah.
You should Google, you should
I
search
can't
Yao,
believe there's a
see what comes
website
up.
dedicated to that.
Search for Yao. I want to see what comes up.
What are you searching for me for?
All right, here we go. July, when the Ghostbusters sequel came out. Yeah. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, the original, was the second highest grossing movie of 1984, coming in just behind Beverly Hills Cop. But it managed to beat Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Gremlins. It's pretty interesting. But I'm going to give you some information. I want you to tell me whether it's true or not. So, true or false? Ivan Reitman, who played Egon Stantz, he ran a trailer, as promo for the film, which was actually the commercial that's shown in the movie itself.
Oh, wow.
And-
That'd be so cool if you did.
And then people could call up that number, and then they would hear a audio message recorded by Bill Murray saying, "Hi, we are out catching ghosts right now."
Oh, so cool.
And that this
I hope
recording,
they did this.
is this true or false?
I'm going to say true, because
I think
that's awesome.
Yeah. I think it's true. I hope it's true.
Yeah, what do
that's
you think?
amazing if they did that.
What do you think, Yao? All hinges on
Yeah, I
you
was going to
now.
be all negative.
Dude, I'm not even listening to the question. What's the question, guys?
What?
I'm serious. I'm not even listening to the question.
Yao blacked out for a few
What's
minutes.
he doing?
What's the question?
My question was, as promo for the true or false, that for the promo of the original Ghostbusters film, Ivan Reitman, who played Egon, he played a commercial, which was actually
A Cadillac
the commercial. No, he aired a trailer, which is actually the commercial that's used in the movie itself, showing the Ghostbusters. And then if you called up the number, you'd hear a message recording by Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd saying, "Hi, we're out catching ghosts right now," or something like that. Is this true or false?
I really don't care. I think it's true. It's true, guys. Whatever.
Yao sounds really
Oh,
depressed all of a
it's
sudden.
really
What's going on?
So much enthusiasm.
Can we just finish the year already, man? It's been an hour. Come on, let's wrap
No,
this.
we're only at July. So true or false?
True.
False. True.
True.
The answer is true.
Yay! Oh, that's amazing.
Does that still work? Does
Nah,
it still work?
the call apparently received about 1,000 calls an hour. It averaged 1,000 calls an hour, 24 hours a day for 6 weeks.
Oh my god,
That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go. So staying in July, we had the international phenomenon of Pokemon Go, the free location-based phenomenon.
Yeah.
But how many people died playing this game?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm sure like
Nice.
60 people or something
Oh my
ridiculous.
god.
Is it A, 11, B, 242, C, 34, or D, 1063?
And B,
So
I'll
it
get
depends
11.
on which order of magnitude that you
11.
think it will be. Will it be tens, hundreds, or
11.
thousands?
It'll be
It was-
11.
It was huge, though, wasn't it? No, but it was a massively
it was a
downloaded
huge
app.
game. Yeah, it was a huge
Yeah,
game.
it was
One day.
massive.
11 people.
I think it'll be more than that.
Okay.
What do you think?
Either A or B. Keeb says the answer. Go.
B
Keeb.
was 242. Or
I
the
think
C,
it's 11.
34.
242 is just crazy. That's
C is
like-
34, and D is 1063.
Okay, it's either A or C, dude. That's what I think. And I wouldn't believe it's 200 and something people. If it's 200 and something people, then that's a help to the gene pool. You
Crisis,
need-
like a international crisis already.
Yeah,
So what are you guys
it's like
going
a whole
for?
village.
I
of
think I'm going for 11. I can't believe more than 11 people died playing that game.
Yeah.
Keep,
11.
what do you think?
I think it's either 11 or 34. But I don't know.
What do you think then? Pick one.
Keeb,
I'm
just say
scared
one.
of Yao. Bob, I'm scared of
be-
Yao.
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like
Don't worry.
he's too erratic.
He's not going to come around and find you.
I don't know,
He's gonna
man.
come out
Like
like
one
you
second
can.
he's like really on the ball, the next he's like blacked out. I think he's gonna lash out anytime.
Maybe he just had a hypoglycemic
I was listening
episode.
to my wife. She was talking loudly downstairs. I thought she would call me. That's why I went to listen. And plus, my battery on my computer's running low. I didn't bring my plug because I thought it wasn't going to be that long.
Well prepared as always. So pick an answer.
27%.
Let's go for 11 then, go on.
Whatever.
Okay,
I'm
the
surprised,
answer is 11.
Oh yeah! Well done, guys.
Based on information from the website PokemonGoDeathTracker.com.
Oh my god, you're joking.
Oh my god.
That's true.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, moving into August. Justin Bieber time. Bieber has achieved 8 Guinness World Records. Now, which of these is not one of them? A. Most viewed YouTube channel for music. B. Most YouTube subscribers of any male for music. C. Most Instagram followers. D. Most streamed track on Spotify.
I think it's B.
Most
I don't
streamed
think that's
track.
real.
You think? Which one? B?
The one where you said that he's the most subscribed. Is that what you said? Most subscribed male?
Of any male, yeah, for music.
Of any kind? Because I thought like people like PewDiePie, those guys were like the most
Yeah,
subscribed.
PewDiePie, exactly, you're right. I think PewDiePie would be the highest, so I'm with Keeb on this one, man.
I don't know who PewDiePie is, but
PewDiePie,
He's like some
PewDiePie.
gamer.
It's like some gay gamer.
is a gamer.
He's a gamer, yeah. Plays Minecraft and stuff like that. My kid used to love him.
Jules, what do you think?
I don't know, maybe like most streamed music?
I don't know, yeah, pick one. Pick an answer.
I don't know. Most subscribed YouTube channel, maybe?
I'm sure
Not
people
true.
have streamed his music to ridiculous amounts and he won a record for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It must be most subscribed male because PewDiePie is like,
Yeah, most subscribed male then, yeah.
Is that your answer?
yeah.
Yep.
Wrong. It's most Instagram followers
Oh my god.
He's the most subscribed male
for
on
music.
Earth. Oh my god.
on YouTube.
I thought you would know that about Instagram. Who
On
has the most
YouTube.
followers?
Male, I know female.
Well, Kim Kardashian's the
But
most
no male.
followed. Kim Kardashian must be the most subscribed person.
No, Selena Gomez is the most.
No way.
Yeah. They actually studied it, like why it happened, because she don't post that much. That's why. Yeah, and then she's not very showy, not too many selfies and all those stuff. So that's why people like her.
So if you overpost, people unsubscribe.
I don't post either.
Sometimes you can
It
lose
depends,
followers.
right?
Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
like the
you don't want
people-
to have your
they're saying
newsfeed flooded.
Miley Cyrus and all these, they're losing followers, right? Because they're like posting so many photos in a day. Yeah.
Anyhow, so interesting. So staying in August, we're going on to Suicide Squad. Yeah. Jared Leto got so immersed playing the Joker he wouldn't break out of character and he sent unique gifts to his co-stars. Yeah, but which of the following did he not send? Was it A, a dead hog to co-star Adewale Akinwumi Agbaji? B, anal beads and used condoms to the whole crew? C, human feces to Will Smith? D, live rat to Margot Robbie?
I really don't know.
Which one of these did he not send?
This guy sounds like a complete douchebag.
Yeah.
What an idiot. That's not being called. That's not like called being in character. That's just called being a dickhead. Like,
Yeah,
let's
because if
face
he was
it.
in character, why is he sending gifts to people?
Joker would just kill them, right?
Yeah, that's not what the Joker
Yeah,
would do.
So, what's the answer? Dead hog, anal beads,
Must be
human
live
feces,
rat.
or live
I
rat?
bet it's live rat.
I'm gonna. After you've posted this podcast.
Sorry?
After you've posted this podcast, I'm gonna splice those all together to make you say really inappropriate things. I think. Post it all.
Live rat. It must be live because he would have.
Be like-
He probably would have been worried about the actor underneath it. Or probably would have been worried about the animal's safety, so he wouldn't have sent a live rat.
So is that your... What's all that
Sandman.
noise? You got ghosts in your apartment? What's going on there?
That's your Dolby Atmos,
That's surround
isn't it? That's what I
sound.
thought. It was.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Now, yeah, that makes sense. Sounds pretty good, yeah. It almost sounds like it's here. So what's the answer? Are you all going for live rat? Jules, what do you think?
I don't know.
That's the
I'll
one
go
he
with
didn't
that
send.
answer.
Yeah, the one he did not send.
Life rat, maybe.
Yeah, he probably would have been worried about animal cruelty and stuff. That he wouldn't have done that.
I don't know. He was in character. I don't know.
Was he really in character?
Okay, so as long as you all agree, Jules, you agree, live
Yeah,
rat?
life rat.
Keep? It was human feces.
Wow.
So he did send a live rat to Margot Robbie.
Maybe it's a pet.
I don't know. We don't know how it was sent. It might have been sent in a nice, pretty cage with a ribbon. And yeah, and he did send anal beads and used condoms, and he did send a dead hog to Adewale Akinuyoi Agbaji. Yeah, but he didn't send human feces.
And you
to
said
Will Smith.
you said that he sent it to all of the crew.
Yeah, used condoms and anal beads to all of the crew.
What an idiot!
What a guy! Yeah, you got enough battery juice?
Yeah, I can last for a bar longer, man. If I do, I'll just disappear.
All right, here we go. We're in September now. So September saw a lot of controversy surrounding Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's breakup. Even the FBI started investigating child abuse allegations. Yeah, it's true, yeah. The FBI added a statement that they would get to the bottom of these things and they'd find the truth because Brad Pitt is simply not a good enough actor to hide the truth from them.
Wow.
In the midst of all this,
That's really good.
It's really bad, Bobby.
in the midst of all this, Brad was wrapping up a movie called Allied with French Oscar winner actress Marion Cotillard and directed by Back to the Future Helmer Robert Zemeckis. The movie released alongside Moana, which took over $56 million over the Thanksgiving weekend. But how much did the $85 million budget movie Allied make? Was it A, $45 million, B, $30 million, C, $22 million, or D, $12 million?
You didn't do well, is it? Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's really bad. Anyone knows answers is so bad.
Oh, let's go for the highest then, 45
Oh
million.
man, the guy just got break up and then his film lost loads of money. Oh,
Oh yeah, did you guys know like even his Marion Cotillard?
oh, you're supposed to have an affair with her,
Cotillard.
right?
She was accused. Yeah, she was accused of having.
Do you reckon
an
it's
affair with
true?
him.
I think she's got better taste than that.
Yeah.
It's Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Gosh, you really hate him, don't you?
The guy's a retard. He's up there. I can imagine
Where's
him just.
this hatred coming from?
I can imagine him just sitting there. Going,
Jersey
Brad
there,
Pitt.
Bobby.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is
A jealousy.
a man that many women will actually say was a very handsome man. Let's ask your wife.
Was
Jules,
very handsome.
do you think Brad Pitt is handsome?
I think he used to be handsome.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
The
my girlfriend
vampire,
says as well.
the interview with the vampire. That one was good.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. He looks really old now. That's what my girlfriend always says as well.
Yeah, we should watch the Benjamin Button one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then we can see
that
how
was
he's
funny.
going to end up looking
Yeah.
soon. Yeah. So what's the answer,
Like
guys?
an old little baby. What is that?
At the beginning of the movie, at least. Come on,
All right.
what's the answer, guys? 45 million, 30 million,
let's go for the
22 million,
most.
or 12? Sorry?
Let's go for the most, like Jules said.
Where's Yao?
His star power should be able to bring some cash in.
45 million.
45 then.
45 million. That's close, but it was actually 12.
What?
What?
You're right. Don't
Yeah,
believe
it was 12
Wow.
million.
What?
Yeah,
Oh no, you can't even buy a house here with 12 million.
it was 12 million.
What? In Singapore?
So
you
I
can't
think-
buy a house in Singapore with 12 million American dollars. You joking?
Yeah, you can. I mean, like a proper house. You can buy an HDB.
You can
like
buy
a
an
public-
apartment, but
yeah.
you can't buy an actual,
actual house,
detached
yeah.
house.
For 12 million US dollars, you can't buy a house in Singapore.
You probably can, but not a very good one.
Yeah, you probably can, but that should give you an idea what
Yeah.
it's like.
What the hell's going on in your country, guys?
Then it's expensive.
Yeah, I was using his political diplomacy again there, I see, with another country.
But it's a big deal.
What the hell's going on down there?
It's a massive deal, guys.
It's maybe it's part of the Trump administration.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Anyhow, so yeah, I think in Hollywood they would call that a flop.
Wow.
I think.
Aww.
Anyhow, so let's move on. So in September also, which celebrity was jogging by and epically photobombed a couple's wedding photo shoot and even
Sounds familiar.
offered to officiate the wedding as he's actually a fully ordained minister? Was it A, Tom Hanks, B, Bill Murray, C, Joaquin Phoenix, or D, Zac Efron?
I'm sure it was Bill Murray. No, I'm sure it was. What's his name? No. It was the guy from British Spies, Tom Hanks. Because I saw a picture of him with a bride and groom like last week, and the groom seemed very happy, and the bride seemed very happy. The groom was like, "Why are you coming to my wedding picture?"
So it's Tom Hanks.
I don't know. What do you guys say?
I say Tom Hanks, guys.
Keep?
I don't know.
Keep?
Yeah, I suppose Tom Hanks. Bill Murray looks like he doesn't run, so I don't believe that.
Yeah, he looks like a minister. Yeah,
So you're going for Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks.
The answer is Tom Hanks. But contrary to what Yao said, the bride was extremely happy and shared all the pictures on social media and with her
the
friends.
bride was happy. The groom wasn't. The bride looked happy in the picture I saw. The groom looked very
That's just because he's
unhappy.
getting married. He just looked really stressed.
Wow, Bobby.
Got your wife next.
We
to
unhappy.
Bobby.
No, that's what it's like in the West. You remember what it was like for Yao, how worried he was when he came here.
Oh, nice dodge.
All
nice
right.
dodge, Bobby. Nice dodge.
I know. Let's move on to October. So in October, Trump once again hit the headlines with this quote stating that his fame allows him to do anything to women because he's famous. He can literally grab them by the teeth.
Yeah.
What was the excuse Trump gave to justify his comments? Was it A, that he was drunk?
Locker room talk.
B,
Yep.
peer pressure made him feel he had to talk like that? C, it wasn't him but an imposter? Or D, it was locker room talk?
Locker room talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think, Keeb?
Yeah, locker room talk.
I was in the locker room today after going to the gym, and men didn't talk like that. And in fact, I realized one thing. Like,
I
men,
think he's talking about a locker room in prison. So I don't know what locker room he's talking about or what messed up locker rooms he's been
men
in.
talk in locker rooms. We just don't. When another man is naked next to you, even if he's your best friend, you tend not to talk. You want to get out of it quickly. But even if you do talk, you're not talking about stuff like that. And I think that's very unfortunate that something like that is
plus the
actually
fact-
President of America.
And he wasn't in a locker, he was in a
I
bus.
know. With
When he made the comments.
I think he was this guy called
little
Billy Bush,
detail.
who's like ex-President Bush's cousin, something like that.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Anyway, next question. But you're right, it was locker room talk. Messed up
Next.
lockers. Number 2. Amongst the crap that Trump said during his pre-election tours, one of the items was that unemployment rate in the US was as high as 42%. So almost 1 in 2. What is the actual unemployment rate in the US? Is it A, 16.7%, B, 4.9%, C, 32%, or D, 27%?
So it was under 6 million. So whether that 6 million is a percentage of the country or percentage of the workforce, that I don't know.
Should be 4.9%. I don't think
It's less than 9%.
Is it?
It's like less than 4% or something like that.
Wow, that's low.
So what do you think? 16.7, 4.9, 32, or 27? Or are you sticking with Donald Trump's claim that it was 42%?
Well, Donald Trump is always right. I mean, that guy never lies.
I think it's 4.9.
4.9.
Yeah,
Keep?
I'm going for 4.9 as well.
I'll go for 4.9, but I think that's really low. I'm quite impressed with it.
Well, exactly. That's the whole point.
Then you're
Like,
right
it's
to
the
be
point.
impressed. It is
It's like-
4.9%.
that's
Really
like-
good, yeah.
It's amazing. It's like this.
It's the lowest it's been in, I think, in about a couple of decades.
Yeah.
You know, so
I know,
Barack
but you need
Obama
to
was
make
really proud
America great
about
again because things have been so bad in America. You know, with all the loss of unemployment. In America.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're on
I
about.
can't believe that Trump.
Like-
I can't believe Trump won.
It's really scary. You know, like like movies like Olympus Has Fallen. You know, you actually feel there's some value in as the president. It's something important for the world. You know, so people are willing to sacrifice their lives for
And
this
you see,
guy.
like, Air Force One
It's
and
like
all
so
those
crazy. Air
movies.
Force One, you know, all this.
Yeah.
But now it just looks like any clown can, just do that. And it reminds me of that scene out of Rush Hour 2 where Carter's like saying, yeah, maybe I should sign up for the Secret Service. And Jackie Chan's like, hey, you'd never take a bullet for the president. And Chris Tucker's like, yeah, but they don't know that.
Do you know who people would vote for as president and doesn't even need to talk?
Who?
Harrison Ford. If Harrison Ford went for president of America, everybody would vote for him. He looks like president. He played a president. He played a president that killed people in Air Force One. I'd vote for him. He'd have my vote.
And don't forget the Patriot games.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was Jack Ryan. Come on.
Jack Ryan.
Harrison Ford would be an amazing president. Like,
actually, a lot of people have been talking about The Rock running for president.
oh please.
Johnson.
That would be so cool. That would be amazing.
To be honest, the best film I've seen this year is Moana. And
Yeah, I saw that the other day, actually.
did you like it? I think it's amazing. It's
I
the
just
best.
had but the only bad thing is that during the movie, something fell in my eye for the whole duration of the movie.
Oh,
No,
What?
great.
Yeah, so I was just it looked like I was crying a lot, but I wasn't. It was just that for the whole
Oh,
movie.
is that right? Is that right, Keith? Okay,
yeah,
is that
something-
right?
I just couldn't get it out. I kept on rubbing it.
yeah,
and stuff
I think
throughout
I had
the whole
something
movie.
fall in my eye too.
Yeah, it's weird,
few
isn't
things
it?
fell in-
Did anybody watch
I
The
know.
Brothers Grimsby?
The one with Sacha Baron
Yeah.
Cohen. I haven't
got
seen
that
it.
on
I
Now
watched
TV,
it,
but I
and it
still
was
haven't watched
actually a
it.
good
It's
film.
rubbish.
It was.
It's a good film.
Really?
It was too much. It was actually disgusting in many places, but it's what I expect from him, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film, and I'm surprised it didn't make any
I might
money
watch it then.
whatsoever.
Yeah, it's on iTunes. I might
I
check it out.
recommend it.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna watch
recommend
it
it.
tonight, then.
Okay, let's-
iTunes and a few of the Hollywood studios are in discussion now because the home theater market, is they're losing a lot of money, to piracy and stuff, and people are going to the cinema less. So they're thinking about either doing dual release cinema and home theater simultaneously, or shortly thereafter, a few weeks later.
Okay.
Which is good and bad. I like the idea of watching movies at my home, with the new setup and everything. But imagine if it's like 10, 20 years down the line and you're telling your kids, oh yeah, we used to go to the cinema. And they'd be like, what? What's the cinema?
Yeah, people used to go to
That
cinema
would
to
be
watch the
sad.
news, for Pete's sake. That's life now. Because that's something, my wife would love that, because my wife doesn't have time to go to cinema, and she doesn't, as soon as I say let's go to cinema, she doesn't want to go to cinema. If we could watch new releases together at home, she'd be so happy. And that's who it's
There's
for.
a market. That's a market for it. But
Yeah.
I hope they don't abolish cinemas or they don't disappear completely.
because it's like an event, isn't it? when you
Yeah,
all
it
go
is
out
like
and-
it can be like a family thing. Like our parents, when me and Keith we go back to see the folks, they love going to the cinema and stuff. It's
It's
like
true.
a little outing. Yeah,
Even now,
Yeah.
it's like when you're with a bunch of friends and you've got some time. You're like, let's go and grab watch a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And things like
It's not
IMAX
the
as
same
well.
at home.
I'd like to watch, Batman vs Superman. I watched it 3 times in IMAX. Batman vs Superman. I really loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Did you
IMAX.
like it? I liked it as well. I really liked Batman.
I liked it.
Superman.
I really
Thank God
liked
there's
it.
someone else that liked
And
it.
so
I
many
really
people
liked
liked
it as
that
well.
movie. And I enjoyed
really
it.
liked it.
I didn't
Yeah, it
like
was
the fact
crap.
that Batman. I didn't like the fact that Batman was just killing people left, right, and center. I didn't like the fact that Superman was depressed all the time. And Superman's supposed to be a happy guy.
Did you like the fact Superman has less lines in his own movie than Tom Holland had as Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War?
But I liked.
Did you like that?
I thought
I
Wonder
didn't
Woman was the
realise
best thing in
that.
the whole movie. Yeah.
Yeah, she
And I
was.
thought Ben
She was.
Affleck was a good Batman, even though he'd murdered people.
He's a
I still
great
think he was a
And
good
even though
Batman.
he
I
was
love Ben
stupid,
Yeah, he was dumb.
He's a great Batman, though.
I love that.
He's so
I love how
good.
they were saying, "Yeah, this is the real Batman," and he's like at the party, like bumbling around. It's like the worst detective in the world, like going and putting in that thumb drive and then getting caught doing it. And then he didn't even know how to get into the party. And I was like, well, I've got you an invitation, sir. And he can't figure anything out. And he's like the world's best detective.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
Anyhow,
the secret is that
he's a
Alfred's the world's
badass.
best detective, and Batman's just the guy who does what it tells him to do.
Yeah. Anyway, November now.
Yay.
In
I was
November.
gonna say, but, have you seen the Wonder Woman trailer?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Amazing.
looks incredible. I can't wait to watch that.
That's going to be the first
Anyway.
good Warner Brothers movie. Suicide
Have you
Club
seen the
was
trailer
okay.
for what's it called? Mission Impossible Mummy Edition.
I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
I saw him running in it. Yeah,
Yeah, I liked
it's
it.
good enough for me. I'm gonna watch it. He's running.
Yeah.
What's the other trailer? Oh yeah, we just saw the trailer for Spider-Man: Homecoming. That looks
Oh,
really good.
come on, that looks amazing.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
That looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Sony and Marvel have come up with some
It's
kind of
really-
agreement.
Have you noticed how multiracial it is? It's like proper. Because if
But I love how all shows are like that now. Like if you watch Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, so many of these shows, they're really advocate and promote it, support it. That's what makes America, seem great.
Well, before
but-
before it became white again, that's what made America great. Yeah.
Basically, but it shows that the ideals of possibly the so-called civilized people are still there. But it seems that those people are possibly a minority. The same in the UK with the Brexit and all this crap. Anyway, November. Jim Deligati, the entrepreneur who created the Big Mac for McDonald's and reportedly ate Big Macs regularly on a weekly basis, passed away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. At the age of what was he? A, 98, B, 64, C, 54, or D, 78?
The question is, how long has the Big Mac been around for? That's the first question. If it's been around for like 40 years, then this guy, I don't know, it could be any of those ages. I don't know how long a Big Mac has been around for. I don't even know how long McDonald's has been around for.
McDonald's kind of came around in the 50s.
Wow.
I think he lived to a long, ripe old age, right?
So he must be like 80 or 90, or I don't know.
I think he's in his 90s.
No, this one goes to Keeb. Keeb, you're the McDonald's expert. Tell us.
McDonald's expert.
How am I the McDonald's expert?
Come on, Keeb. Was he 98, 64, 54, or 78? The creator of the Big Mac when he died.
I don't know. Well, so do we think that the Big Mac was around when at McDonald's conception? Then it's probably not, right?
Probably not.
So I'd guess that it probably came out maybe 20 years later, maybe in the 70s.
I've got no idea.
So I'd probably, so if we guess that, I'm doing too much maths, I think. Let's just say 70 something.
So you want to pick 70?
I think that makes sense.
No, it's going to be 90, isn't it? It's going to be ironic. It's going to be the guy who invented the most unhealthiest food on this planet lives to 90-something. That's going to be the moral of the story. It's going to be like 98.
Yeah.
If it's 104...
It's not a story, this is real life.
But that's it.
This is real, though.
Yeah. That's life. That's what happens,
Life can be
like
weirder than fiction.
The instant noodles guy also died in his 80s or 90s, I think.
Really?
But that was healthy, right? That's pretty healthy.
So
unless you don't
pick one
like
then.
What do you guys call it?
Well, just the average life.
Yeah.
Do you think he died above the average life expectancy? Because the average life is like 70.
I bet you he did. I bet you the guy who made the most unhealthy food in the world just lived so damn long. I bet you he did. I bet you he did.
So what answer are you picking?
Bet you a Big Mac that he didn't die at 98.
I'm going to go for 98 because it'll be so hilarious.
98.
So you guys are choosing 98, yeah?
Yeah.
The answer is 98!
Oh, yeah.
And we have it on record that Keeb is going to buy you a Big Mac now.
Yeah, I owe you all one Big Mac.
Interestingly, trivia from earlier in the year, McDonald's sold a bottle of their secret Big Mac sauce for £65,900.
That's crazy.
But it was a charity event.
Wow.
Finally, December, we made it! So, according to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, who is the breakout star of 2016?
No idea.
Was it A, Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things?
I think it's her.
Or was it B, Tom Holland as Spider-Man? C, Jeffrey Dean Morgan from Walking Dead? Or D, Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld?
Okay, it has to be Evan Rachel Wood because she is a breakout star from That's an Amazing Show. For me, it's her.
Okay. And the rest of you?
I think
I don't
it's
know any
A.
of these people.
Pick one, Keeb.
Stranger Things.
Jules is saying Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. Yao is saying Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld.
Because the guy from Walking Dead, he's been around for ages. He was in Supernatural, Grey's Anatomy. I forget his name.
What, Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I've seen him in many things.
What about Tom
He
Holland?
he was in that movie.
Losers.
That movie called The Losers. Yeah.
I really like that movie. We'll never see a sequel now.
I thought it was good, but it came out just before the A-Team, and it was like an A-Team ripoff.
It was a better version of the A-Team.
It was a better movie than the A-Team. Yes.
Yeah.
Then you've got Tom Holland is a breakout star, but he hasn't really broken out properly yet. Yes, he was in Civil War, but for many people that wasn't a good enough performance to be like breakout star of the year.
What was
many
the one with the tsunami? He was really good in that.
He was a kid in that, wasn't he? He was the one of the children in that family. That's the story adapted from the Spanish family.
Impossible, yeah.
Impossible, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
And he was also in like Master Commander or something like, not Master Commander. He was in some sea film with Chris Hemsworth. And Chris
the
Hemsworth
Deep
actually
Blue Sea, is it?
put him forward for Spider-Man. He endorsed him for Spider-Man.
So a lot of them did. I think Downey also did. What was the one? Yeah, it was the one with the whale, Moby Dick. That thing.
Yeah, Moby Dick.
Can't remember the name of the film.
Something sea.
No, I don't know. Heart of the Sea. Heart of the Sea.
Heart
I
of
think.
the Sea.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway, Keith. So
fine.
who are you picking? Evan Rachel Wood.
Huh?
Evan Rachel Wood or Millie Bobby Brown?
I think I should abstain from this.
No, you got to
Let
pick one.
Jules and-
Just pick
I'll
one.
let Jules and Yao argue it out amongst themselves.
Pick
Look,
one
Jules,
team.
Jules
Whoever
knows
wins the
more
fight,
about
I'll-
this thing than me. I'd always go with Jules over me. But like, it's just that if you're talking
I
about
pick Jules.
What? So who?
I don't know.
It's Jules, right?
I think it's
I
the
would
girl
have
from
thought it's
Stranger
Evan
Things.
Rachel Wood because she's like.
Jules.
But this, how many people watch Stranger Things?
I think a lot of people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Come on,
was it that
man. Just
good?
pick one. Pick one.
Who was number one?
Stranger Things girl.
A was
11.
Millie Bobby Brown, Stranger Things. B, Tom Holland. C, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Or D, Evan Rachel Wood. Just all pick one, damn it.
11.
I'm going to
Stranger
Evan
Things.
Rachel Wood.
All right, fine then. The answer is Millie Bobby Brown. From Stranger Things. There you go. And she was good. She was really good.
was really
Stranger
good.
Things was really cool. Netflix is just hitting out of the park with all of their shows. They're just so interesting.
Netflix is so good.
We just finished
Literally.
watching the Crown, and even
really
that,
good,
yeah,
yeah.
it's really good.
I just got into Frequency. Do you remember the movie Frequency?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
There's now a TV show on it, which is actually not too bad.
Yeah.
But the annoying thing is, it's one of those things that does a weekly release,
Ah, okay.
which
okay.
is really annoying. So I just started watching it last week. So I got up to episode 9, and the next one's in January. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
What?
See, that's really weird, isn't it? Like, we're so used to this way of watching now. Like,
Do you know, someone explained to me, it's like
binge
reading
watching.
a book. It's like when you read a book, the book comes out all at once, and people get through it at their own pace, and then they talk about it afterwards. And that's what this new like TV series consumption's like. You know, there's like 20 episodes or 16 episodes, whatever, and you get through your own speed, and it's glorious. Like when Luke Cage came out, I lost 2 days of my life.
yeah, but that's the thing. And then you're left with this void. But I guess there's new stuff coming out all the time. But there are lulls in between. And you're just thinking, oh, what's happening next?
I think it's also hard to find everything on I find it hard to find everything on Netflix because they try and push things out to you, but there's a lot of the catalogue that you don't see, and then
Yeah.
you search for, you can find it.
We actually recently saw this comedy, the true memoirs of an international assassin or something. With
I saw that. Yeah,
it's actually
With
quite
that-
funny. I didn't think it was
It was
that
funny.
bad. Yeah, it was actually quite
It was funny. It was like it's just a movie, wasn't it? It
yeah,
was good.
Yeah, a Netflix
I
movie.
liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
All right, here we go. The last question. As Obama steps down and sends out his final Christmas cards from the White House, the world weeps and people continue to take swipes at Trump. The feud between Trump and Alec Baldwin has been particularly amusing. But who?
SNL.
Yeah, I know. I love that. He's trying to shut down SNL, and Alec Baldwin's like, "Why don't you focus on being president?" And but who made this comment? Thank you for showing the world that unqualified orange people can win things.
Dave Chappelle.
Was it A, Julianne Moore, B, Nicole Kidman, C, Emma Stone, or D, Isla Fisher? I should say that this person was winning a prize, and this person, as you can tell from the comment, is a little bit orange, a bit of a redhead, and she was winning a prize.
Emma Stone? Is it Emma Stone?
Picking up a prize for her acting powers.
So it's going to be Isla
Julianne
Fisher
Moore?
and Emma Stone. I'll shake my
Julianne
old
Moore,
heads.
Julianne Moore, Nicole Kidman, Emma Stone, or Isla Fisher.
Yeah, all of them are red-headed.
Yeah. So which one is it?
Jules, I don't know.
Don't know. Sounds like a Julianne
Do we
Moore.
even
comment.
keep up? Do we even keep up the actual score or not?
No. There's no scoring. This is for pride. This is so
I'm
you can
glad I
look
sat
your
for
wife
this.
into the eye later and be a man and hold your head up high.
I'm a man. I hold my head up high.
You're a man up high. Okay. So come on. Pick one.
I don't know. It sounds like an Emma Stone kind of comment because she's like the funny girl, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too funny for Nicole Kidman.
Well, she married Tom Cruise for ages. That's quite funny.
Whoa.
Tom Cruise is the man.
Yeah, he is the man. He is the man.
Yeah, don't mess with the Cruise.
Nah, Cruise is the best.
Come on, man. Just watch the Mummy trailer and then you'll see.
No, it looks good.
The guy comes back to life.
I was a bit, skeptical when, Brendan Fraser's now 47 and Tom Cruise is 54, starring in a reboot.
Yeah, and Tom Cruise looks younger than he did.
I know, and if they're going to be making sequels, and this is going to be like a Monsters Avengers thing, hooking up with Luke Evans for Dracula and all these other characters, there's going to be loads of films who'll be like 60 by the time they're done.
What happened to Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. Anyway, who's the answer? Pick.
Is it Emma Stone?
Jules is saying Emma
Let's go
Stone.
for Emma Stone.
Wrong. It's Isla Fisher.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, she was picking up some prize at some Australian award ceremony, and she made that comment. Yes. So there you go, guys. That's it. That concludes our end of year podcast quiz.
Let's do this more often. Yeah.
That's what we said last time. We messed up.
We're going to be doing this more frequently. The next podcast will be in 18 months.
Once a year.
Instead of
Okay,
24
look.
months, it'll be 18 months.
We should seriously just book a date in the calendar and just do it in a month's time. Do you remember when we were trying to do it weekly? Do you remember that? Oh my god.
Yeah, that never happened though, right?
Yeah, I remember that never happened.
I should be able to do it more often now because I'm not working a rubbish job anymore.
Yeah, but Yao still is.
Did you tell them
we
that
can-
Maximum Extreme is now going places? You're getting invited by Disney.
Yeah, I mean, we're still getting invited to stuff, even though I'm not really doing much on the website. So
What
we got
about
to
me?
Where's my money?
we got invited to see we got invited to movie premieres like Doctor Strange and Moana and all this stuff. It's pretty
Did you
cool.
see the movie? Did you see Doctor Strange in the premiere?
Yeah, and Moana.
Who's we?
Yeah, and Moana.
I created this thing with you. You'd be nothing without me.
Yeah, man. Me and Keeb are feeling like shortchanged. Clearly, this. What about the
Alex
UK? We need to be at the UK.
Yeah, but you guys aren't doing anything. Do something then.
We turn up to the friggin'
Tell
podcast
them
whenever
to
you
goodie
say
bags
it's
for
gonna
that.
happen.
And he took all
You
your
asked
goodie
me
bags.
6 months ago. We're done in 6 months ago, dude.
We got some limited edition, like Alice in Wonderland goodies and everything. He took them all.
Oh yeah, I
We're
forgot
gonna
Alice
do
in Wonderland.
giveaways.
Yeah.
We're gonna do giveaways.
Bobby's a
then.
millionaire off of the back of our hard work. He's like living it large, and he's not
That's
told
always
us.
been Bobby. Hey, Bobby,
Hey,
aren't you gonna do
listen,
any
just
giveaways?
because I've got a 75-inch
With his
TV
Dolby
and a
Atmos
Dolby Atmos,
speakers,
you don't have to take these
Rubbing
swipes
it in
at
our
me.
faces.
Like, is it bigger than the TV I saw last time? Or is it the same TV?
No, it's that one. It's the
It gets
75-inch.
bigger every time.
It's just a 75-inch OLED 4K. It's just because it's one of the best.
Is it HDR?
Of course, Dolby Vision.
Alright.
That's like even a
That's same
further
as-
standard. It's a
Okay.
standard within Dolby of HDR, which is
That's why we
I
can't even
stand
afford
corrected.
Big Mac right now. We
Yeah.
can't even afford Big Mac anymore.
I thought this was all suspicious because Bobby gave me a gift the other day, and then I was like, "Where are you getting all this money, Bobby?" He was just like, "Nowhere. What are you talking about?"
Bobby hasn't given me a gift in ages.
They're giving you the gift of laughter and friendship. Anyhow, it's 3 a.m. here now, and I think we've done a good job. We've done a podcast. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
Happy
Yeah, guys, man.
2017.
Hey, maybe we should do a special Christmas edition or New Year's edition.
That's this. This is the Christmas edition.
Okay, why don't we do New Year's edition?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Okay, see you in 2019, guys. 2019.
Wait.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna make a move.
Whatever, man.
So everyone, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching or not watching, listening to the Maximum Extreme podcast. Yes, and have fun, have a good year, and have a good new year, and watch more movies. And we'll see you again.
Remember, live life to the extreme.
Yeah.
The maximum extreme.